YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back with another installment of Speculation Saturdays. So I have a pretty cool one for you guys today. I actually have 3 Funko Pops that I think will go up in value over time, and due to popular request, I actually am going to add 1 comic book as well. So let's kind of switch it up a little bit today, give you something different. So let's get right into those speculation picks and see what we got. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated on my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So if it's your first time tuning into this segment, what I like to try to do every Saturday is pick a couple pops, or in this case a comic book as well, that I think are going to go up in value over time, and give you my reasons of why that is going to be the case. Again, these are all just my opinions. I do try to back them up with evidence, but speculation is just that, speculation. Who knows what happens, but definitely, you know, the track record is doing pretty well so far, and also, you know, there's various reasons why I think these will go up, and they are already confirmed reasons. So let's start off. I actually have 3 pops, like I said. 2 I don't even have, and 1 I do have. So we'll start off the pop I have and also the comic book I have, and I'll give you my reasons why I think they're gonna go up. So the first pop I have is actually gonna be a little bit of a surprise if anybody follows this channel at all, due to I don't really collect this property, but this was actually a pop I had to get when the restock happened, and that is Sebulba. So the reason why I think Sebulba is going to go up over time is I'm not a Star Wars collector, but I needed and wanted Sebulba. So this was part of the Smuggler's Bounties line that Amazon does with Funko, as you can see right there. Star Wars is a little weird, I've noticed, with like the pops and how they go up in value over time. But this one I definitely think is going to have an increase in value from where it is now. The reason why I say that is this pop is vaulted, and has been vaulted for a while. You know, with the Star Wars being coming, with the Mandalorian being an increasing popular property like it always has been, I think people will start gravitating towards more Star Wars things, and this is a pop and a character people liked. I liked them from the old movie. I know a lot of people didn't feel the movie, but Sebulba was still a likable character. I remember growing up, I used to have the Star Wars Pod Racer game, and I also always had to try to beat Sebulba, and yeah, he's just an iconic character, memorable character to me from childhood. But like I said, this is vaulted. He just recently restocked, like I said, from Amazon, their Smuggler's Bounty. But if I'm going to assume correctly, since it's vaulted, that might be the last bit of stuff they have out there. They did drop it for like 10 bucks for the whole box, and normally when I see them do that, that's kind of all they have as far as quantity. I did check, and they were sold out last time I looked, so I don't think they're going to put out any more. If that's the case, this pop's going to start going into all the hands of collectors. Now, there's going to be a decent amount of supply out there, but eventually as these get in more collectors' hands, the prices are going to start going up. Again, it's a desirable character, it's vaulted. He's only going for about 13 bucks right now. I don't see him going for like $100 or anything, but I can definitely see this being a $35, $40 pop down the line. And especially, I think now's the time to get it. If you want this character, if you want Sebulba, if you're a Star Wars fan and want this pop in your collection, now's the time to get it. The price has probably gotten to as low as it ever will be, and it's going to go eventually. It's going to go up from here. I don't see this one ever going much lower than 13 bucks. So Sebulba was my first pick. Again, it's a Star Wars character that I had to have, so I think that says something as far as the potential for this pop. So there you go. Alright, so next, I do have this comic book, so I'm going to show you the comic book, and then I'll get into the 2 Funko Pops that I think are going to go up, and I need to get those 2 because they're not in my collection yet. But this comic book, people have requested me to do comic books. I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form with comic books yet. I'm still, you know, getting back into it. But this character is one that really has caught my attention recently, and I definitely think there's huge potential for her, and definitely some big potential with this book. And that is Punchline. This is Batman number 92. This is the cover B variant. The reason why I am picking this one is I think Punchline is a very, very, very dope character. She's new, and she's, you know, the new Harley almost. I think she's better than Harley, and I think she has a whole lot of potential. This book right here is only going for online and in stores for about $5, you know, the cover price. The reason why I picked this one, this isn't her first appearance. Her first appearance was in Year of the Villain, Hell Has Arisen #3, and first cameo was in Batman '89. This is Batman number 92. This is her first full cover appearance. Batman 92 has the regular cover A has her on as well, but this is her on the full cover. And I think this one's a lot more desirable and a better looking cover than all the other covers for this particular issue. Like I said, it's a $5 comic book. You know, if this is any way what I think it is, being like the first Harley Quinn kind of comic book, I could see this being like a $100 book later down the line. No time soon, because there's a whole lot of them out there. But eventually I can see this being something that collectors are going to look after if Punchline becomes something big. She just recently got announced that she's going to have her own comic book coming up soon. So I definitely think there's potential with this character. If you're into comic books at all, or just want a dope, you know, art piece almost in your collection, pay the $5, see what happens with this. I think she's very, very cool, and all around, this is just a cool looking collector's item right there. And yeah, Batman number 92, cover B, Punchline's first cover appearance is my suggestion for this week for a comic book. Alright guys, so hopping right back into the Funko Pops. So I have two Funko Pops that I don't have, but I still think they're worthy of mentioning, and definitely ones I need to acquire, and I think you should as well. The first one is the Stark Chase from Tron. So that's a little bit of a weird pick, and there's a reason why I picked that one and not Tron or the Glow in the Dark or Tron Chase. The Stark and the Stark Chase are actually vaulted. Tron is still available. Why am I talking about Tron at all? They have just announced that they're working on developing a movie with Jared Leto being the lead in the movie. So if that is at all the case, I can see that being a hot property. I know Tron Legacy came out not too long ago, and the old Tron released back in I think the 80s. But recently with Disney doing things, a lot of their works and productions have gotten more attention than they had in the past. So if this is something that's going to happen soon in 2020 at the end or towards 2021, definitely something that I see being sought after, and it being a chase only makes it more desirable and less, you know, less of them out there, more limited. So definitely something I see, you know, going up in value over time. It's only about a $13 chase. It's a very easily accessible chase, and it's one I think is going to go up over time, especially if this character's in the movie. Now, would you get Tron as part of your collection? Would that go up? Probably so, but it's available, so if they do not vault it, they're going to remake that pop and re-release it when the movie comes back out, and that's why I'm kind of sticking with Stark. But it wouldn't hurt to have both in your collection. So definitely pick up that Stark Chase. You can get the regular Stark as well since he's vaulted, but that Chase I think is going to be the one that you want to have in your collection. And finally, the last pop I have for you guys today is actually a little bit more on the expensive side, and that's why I don't have it, but it's actually Patrick Star from SpongeBob. So the reason why I'm picking Patrick is because Patrick's getting his own spin-off show, which I don't know why it's happening, but he's such a popular character, I can understand why Nickelodeon is going to do that. But Patrick Star is I think $85 Funko Pop, and with him having his own show, the popularity of Patrick is going to increase if that show is any good. The reason why I think he has potential from that $85 mark is not just the popularity, but there are a lot of fakes out there with the SpongeBob line. If you've not already checked my video of trying to tell the difference between a fake and real Squidward, I strongly suggest you checking that video out just so you can see the differences in these SpongeBob Funko Pops. But there are a lot of fake Patricks out there as well. And what I've noticed with fakes is if there are a lot of fakes out there, the real ones have a higher value. The real ones are harder to get, and people who have them try to sell them at a premium. If that's the case with Patrick and his popularity goes up, as well as the fakes probably being produced more, I can definitely see this pop becoming well over $100 pop, $150, $200 pop later down the line, almost like the Sandy Cheeks that's also in this line. So Patrick Star is definitely one I suggest you pick up. I know it's a little bit on the pricier side, and that's why I tried to include the other two pops, but definitely still one I strongly suggest you get before it's too late. You know, Patrick's already a popular character, but you know, with the increased attention put on him now, I think if there's a show that Nickelodeon makes, Funko's going to make a line for the Patrick show, but people are going to always want the original pop that released. So that's my thoughts for this week, the 3 Funko Pops and the comic book. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, what you think about my picks, if you've gotten any of my picks in the past and how they've done. And just in general, let me know your thoughts about this segment. If you want me to continue doing a comic book as well, I'll try my best. If you have not already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected on there as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, I'll see you later.